Hey everybody, it's Edwardo here with your DraftStream Saturday estimates update. Woo-wee! We've got one hell of a race this weekend through day 2 of our little contest. Less than 60 points separate 10th from first. This is anyone's game. It's very exciting. We've got someone new. We've got someone old. We've got the all-time Cinema Draft money winner. We've got the CEO founder. We've got the homie, Henry G, the original Cinema Draft OG. I mean, back to the original Cinema Draft spreadsheet game 4 years ago. Everyone's got even Ring Balls. Ring Balls is in the mix. It's very exciting. Very rarely, after a Saturday update, do you have 10 possible outcomes. My goodness, anyone can win this week. Let's take a look at some of these call sheets. Oh, and by the way, we are on a low ball call sheet watch. So is this like a no-hitter? Like you don't want to talk too much about it lest you jinx it? But right now, Gamble 24x7 is also in the running, not only for the low ball bonus, he's actually running away and hiding with that. He's like 80 points lower almost than the next guy, Ring Balls, but his low ball call sheet right now is matching the low ball call sheet, the perfect low ball call sheet, which would get him that $25 perfect call sheet bonus. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's see what's going on up here at the top. G24, the homie. And right now he has spread the love around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titles. The headliner stack of Agritsuko. The optimal stack of Class Action Park. And let me tell you, I watched Class Action Park this morning while I was working on next week's talent pool. This is some shit. This thing is crazy. Yeah, you see this? I gave it a 9. This is wild. I mean, this thing was a death trap that seems like everyone in like the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, whatever, knew about and would just go there on the weekends. I mean, it had like some crazy like loop-de-loop type of inner tube or whatever, of water slide tube, whereas one guy put it, the only two places you could experience 9 Gs as a civilian would be in the back seat of a F-14 and at Action Park. Now, this thing brought the action, but also it brought the danger. I highly recommend watching this if you get a chance. It's just wild. I mean, the 80s were just unhinged. Like, you could just do whatever. And then the guy behind it. And let me just tell you how wild was Action Park. Donald Trump, back in the 80s, considered investing in Action Park, but even he found it too unhinged for him to invest. Yeah. So, Action Park, it's something else. Alright, so yeah, so Action Park is getting him some good value. Agritsuko is leading the way this weekend, and it's leading the way because Trinkets took a tumble. It looks like Trinkets went from 100 on Rotten Tomatoes to 50, so honestly, it might have been literally just one other critic came and gave it a number, or gave it a rating, and that rating was unfavorable, so it split its score in half right here. IMDb is fairly steady, 8.8 to 8.7. And at this point in its second and final season, in a rare 2-season Netflix commitment, it's not probably going to get a Metacritic critic score. I just don't see that changing. So, I don't know. This might be its number, unless some more critics kind of chime in on the second season. Now, I'm enjoying the second season. The thing about Trinkets, which is interesting, on the fan side, is that, and as you know, our scores for an individual season are the average of every episode's score, and if there is no average score for each episode in in the season, then it defaults to the overall IMDb user score. But here, you see the 7.7 starts off slow, and that's partially because where they left it in the end of season 1, the main girl, Elodie, had kind of ran off with this singer, and so the main trio are separated, but they reform like Voltron in the second episode, and that's when you see it really take off. And I am only through... These are only like 25, 26-minute episodes. I am only through, I think, 7. I think I might just start at 8. So I've got 3 more to go in the second and final season. And it's a heartwarming little story. Portland set. Shout out to the Pacific Northwest. The 3 really have good chemistry. It's not like the best written show, but as far as young adult themed shows go, it's not bad. Jesus. Tyler Perry. So I joked how there was one user who gave it a 10, and then that score won't last well. So far, I'm wrong. Super small sample size, of course, but through 5 users, most likely it's diehards, Tyler Perry's diehards. It's got a perfect 10 score. I mean, do we think this will hold? I don't know. But all I know is that it's definitely messing up my low ball call sheet, I'm sure. Yeah, it's messing up my low ball. Firmly in the nice 30s and the 70s, and this is just messing it up. So, but I don't think anyone has it in contention for the high. So, but this is something else to keep a watch out this weekend. Can Tyler Perry's rabid fandom keep this up? I guess we shall see. So, all right. So G24's got a 5-point lead over your boy. And what do I need to have happen? I need Trinkets to come back. I need that Trinkets magic. Damn it. But like I said, it might be kind of locked in. Maybe as people over the weekend discover it, maybe that IMDb score can help a brother out. What does it look like if this gets to, like, say, 9.0? Oh, I am in there. All right, come on, Trinkets. Come on. That's all we need. We need 0.3 more points on the average. You can do it. You can do it. All right. And in third place, but second place as far as the money goes, less than 9 points behind. The leader is the Roan, a.k.a. Henry G. What's Henry G got going on here? The optimal stack Agritsuko. I like it. He has got... it's somewhat pricey, but if you're going to go Stars and Scrubs, which is essentially his call sheet here, he bulked up on the 5-figure salaries and then bounce it out with the 4-figure salaries right here. Then getting an optimal stack of Agritsuko is the way to go. Once again, the reason why we call it the optimal stack is because in our data so far, exposure to the title you think is going to do the best, it's best to have the 2 headliners, 1 co-star, and a day player exposure. Altogether now is a bit of a black box going into Game Lock on Thursday, but it looks like the Ali Carvalho, hope I said her name right, star is doing good business, and it looks like actually I want to look this up because an optimistic high schooler with musical aspirations must learn to accept help from her friends to overcome her personal hardships and fulfill her dreams. Another synopsis I read somewhere said basically she's like living out of like a van or something. So, and this is everything that Ollie is really good at. She's got, I think she's of some sort of Polynesian background, but as they would say, ethnically ambiguous, whatever. But she, on Rise, which is a short-lived NBC TV show about a Glee club. No. I'm sorry, that's a different one. That's Glee. About a musical theater group in high school that's trying to put on a play called Spring Awakening. She played another somewhat down on her luck, maybe not so much down in her luck, but a lower middle class to borderline poor student who, who's got this gift of singing, and I think, and I can't remember what her background is as far as professionally, but didn't she win like some sort of contest, or she's on Moana, right? Wasn't she on like one of these? All right, well, I must have got her mixed up with someone else. I thought she was on like America's Got Talent or something, but maybe not. Anyways, she's known for singing and for her talent, so I'm not surprised that she's playing another role where she gets to sing, because she's awesome at it. And also she was the voice of Moana, all that good stuff. All right. So all together now, we'll keep an eye on that. That actually might still have some room to grow. It just came out on Friday. It'll be interesting to see what the final scores for this are. Nice exposure here, Henry G, to Class Action Park. So much value here. 7,800 getting you 125 points. What's that, like a... Yeah, 16x. Can't beat that. Dodo, Soul, La La Soul. Another bit of a black box. Foreign comedy. Asian. I think it's Korean, I believe. And I didn't know what to do with that, so I left that alone. And then Entwined. Foreign horror, which you're probably punting, but as far as a punt goes, excellent value. 5,700 got you 102 points. That's outstanding value considering you were just punting right there. Other call sheets of note. Henry YYZ, the other Henry, the Canadian Henry, hoping to defend his crown this weekend. Really under budget. Very interesting strategy here. Let's see what he's focused on. He's got exposure to Class Action Park. I like it. Exposure to Masaba. So he really tried to go with the 811 headliner, co-star, day player strategy, which honestly has been pretty smart. The last 3 weeks in a row, it's been kind of strange. The last three weeks in a row, we've seen the 811 match the perfect call sheet. He has a 3-pack of Rising Phoenix right here. And this one looks like it came out on Wednesday. So, I mean, 94.8 is pretty good off of 8.5K salary. But because it came out Wednesday, I'm thinking it might have run out of gas. What does he need to get back in this? He also needs some Trinkets love, a little more Trinkets love. You cannot kill David Arquette. Probably needs a little extra boost there. I'm not sure if he'll get it. And Masaba, I think, has some more room to run because I think it's missing a couple of scores. Yeah, it's missing the critic scores. Now, by Saturday, it's a bit of a red flag. We might see some lesser on Metacritic. Metacritic scores, usually if you don't have something by Saturday, you usually don't have a score. We might see something from Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe if Buzz Around It picks up some. I did see in passing a New York Times review of Masaba. So you'd like to think that Rotten Tomatoes would kind of record this. So let's see what happens if this matches, let's say it gets a 75. Well, he's in the mix, but he's going to need more than that. Kind of maxed out on Google user score. I mean, 94 is pretty high. Maybe some more IMDb user score. What if that got up to, like, say, a 7.7? That'd be a huge leap. Yeah, not enough. So, I don't know. Might not be your week this week, Henry YYZ. Defending is always harder than challenging. And IDEMO, Baranski Slack, Homie, Omid. Yeah, Bill and Ted. While the exposure to it, and like I said, I like the construction of the call sheet, especially with the optimal stack for Class Action Park. But Bill and Ted, the most expensive title on the slate this weekend, and a very expensive anchor around your call sheet. I mean, 90.8 isn't bad, but at this price, you wish you got a little more. 17.8. Yeah, even as a headliner, 127 divided by 17.8. Yeah, it's only 7x value. You really want to get at least 9.7x value from whatever actors you're rostering. Keanu, Alex, help your brother out. And then, of course, check in with our mascot, the Draft Mom. Holding on to 5th through Saturday. 2nd week in a row she's done it. I'm rooting for her. Can't she? If she can hold on to this, if my mom, the Draft Mom, aka Brown Baby, she can hold on to this top 5 slot, this will be your first top 5 in the DraftStream game. I am rooting for you, Mom. I love the exposure to Agritsuko, the highest scoring title on the slate. Rising Phoenix really performed well for you. Optimal stack there. You cannot kill David Arquette. This is a good call sheet. No matter what happens, Mom, be proud of yourself. You put in so much work. This deserves to be a top 5 call sheet. But you're going to have to fend off the Barbarians at the gate. Ring Balls. Henner. Demo. Henner again. Hell, even your son. So, I don't know. Ring Balls, what do you got to do to take down Mom? You're less than 7 points away. Looks like... Oh, Get Duke took a little tumble. But still close to 100. That's solid. Pretty pricey, though. For this kind of salary, I would hope to get 100 out of my actors. I like it. So you guys are both baller blocking each other with Rising Phoenix. So that's blocked. Exposure to David Arquette. So Get Duked. He's going to need to have some movement with Get Duked in order to catch Mom for top 5. But we know Ring Balls only goes for the money. So he's going to need a lot of help. A lot of help. I think there's actually some more room to run with Class Action Park. I just don't... I mean, it's a wild ride. Pun intended. It really is. And critics like it. So yeah, so this Google user score is probably going to decide all the action this weekend. Because watch if this thing comes in. And I honestly think this thing's going to come in at like 88 or above. Watch that come in at 88. And then you've got some more movement. Oh, wow. And then you've got the Roan jumping into 2nd. Oh, ugh. All right, well, I don't know whether to root for it or against it, but Class Action Park is definitely going to help decide this weekend's slate. And real quick, the lowball / perfect call sheet, aka Gamble 24x7's call sheet. It's a lot of hard to kill, or not hard to kill, hard to kill. Different movies. It's a lot of hard to kill. This is one of these rare weeks when you can roster a co-star instead of mostly day players and still be good because it was that low on the totem pole. The binge here mostly for salary, but also fairly low. Well, it's still above our default score, 69.5. So the binge isn't bad. We just need the salary. And same here with Bill and Ted. It's not terrible. You just need the salary. Because as you remember, you must have at least $75,000 minimum spend of your budget in order to qualify for the lowball. And also 3 different titles. Alright, that's going to do it for your Saturday update. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back here Monday, sometime after 12 p.m. Pacific time when the game ends, with final scores and also your DraftStream new talent pool for next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see y'all back here on Monday.